All right, well, the kids are out of school, and part of summer fun in the Valley is, of course, swimming.
They're already out of school? Wow.
Yeah.
Time is flying. So, of course, if you have a pool, if you're anywhere near one, it's important to get those swim lessons. Irene is live with what parents should know when looking for swim lessons for their child. Now, Irene, you just said in the open that you do not know how to swim. You live in Arizona. I'm going to tell you it's very important that you have to learn how to swim.
Yeah. Well, like, I can make myself float to a certain extent, but like if I start to like move around a pool, I eventually put my feet down. So I don't stay long in the deep end. I know it's bad. I like wanted my mommy growing up, so I didn't want to go to swim lessons. All my fault. But anyway, we're going to talk to Shauna here at SWIMkids USA about the importance of learning to swim. Don't be like me. Know how to swim well. These kids could really swim circles around me. Talk to us about the importance of what these kids are doing here today, learning to swim, especially in Arizona.
So, you know, obviously we always lead the country in drowning rates. So we definitely want to be battling that. We want to save children's lives. But there's certain things you want to look for, like, yes, take swim lessons, but you also want to look for certain things in the places that you're taking your children to. We highly recommend, you know, smaller class sizes are always better because then the kids are getting more individualized attention. You want a pool that, I know it maybe sounds like common sense, but something that's regulated by the health department, that they're coming in, they're checking the chems are, you know, where they need to be. But the most important thing, obviously, is a loving and nurturing environment. They've done a lot of research on brain chemistry and brain development, and they found that, you know, if kids are exposed to trauma repeatedly, that their hippocampus actually shrinks, so it could cause problems later. So you want to find a program that's loving, nurturing. You know, we want to foster a love of water for their entire lives. You know, this is the only sport that can actually save your life, and we want them to love it, enjoy it, keep doing it for as long as they want to. But you also want to look for a program that focuses on a back float method as one of their survival skills. Yeah. Swimming is great, but kids are only as safe for as far as they can swim. So if they can't swim very far, they aren't safe very far. So teaching them to roll over to their back, be able to float, get their breath, calm their bodies down, get some energy restored, although we always think that they are endless energy, balls of energy. But you definitely need to, you know, re-energize your body too.
Yeah. And how early can you start with this? I think, I forgot what it said in the release, like 18 months, something like that. You can try and start then learning to swim?
So we actually start at 3 months.
Oh my gosh, it's earlier than I thought.
That's with the parents in the water with them.
Got it.
If you want the parent, or when the parents get out of the water and they're working one-on-one with an instructor, we start them at 12 months. The American Pediatrics, they actually recommend, they change their recommendations now to age 1 to start swim lessons, because between the ages of 1 to 4, drowning is a leading cause of death for children. So they actually reviewed everything, and it's been a very recent change that they've done this, and something we've been doing for decades here. But, you know, the research has finally caught up, and there's so many added benefits besides, you know, the safety component. You also have, you know, it helps with their emotional well-being, helps with their brain development. Like, there's just so many good things about swimming.
Well, thank you so much for speaking with us today, and I'm a little jealous to get to be in the water here. I'm like, this is one store I can't really interact with. I don't have a swimsuit on or anything, but the kids are having a blast, having a lot of fun. Definitely important here in Arizona to know how to swim, keep your kids safe. Send it back to you guys, Anita and Steve.
Yeah, and you know, I learned this, I think last week I was doing a swim story. Because May is Drowning Prevention Month. It's never too late, Irene, for adults. A lot of adults don't know how to swim, and a lot of adults take swim lessons.
Let's do freestyle one more time.
There you go. I'll have to hop in the water so that one of my days off, come back here and get a swim lesson.
Blown away by the way, the skill of those kids in the water,
adorable,
the form.
Right?
There was the one doing the backstroke there. Incredible.
Yeah.
Really good.
We just want you safe, girl. We just want you safe.
That's true. All right. Thanks, Irene.
Thanks so much. I appreciate that. These kids are great. Thanks, guys.
All right, still ahead.